Hello, welcome. Happy Saturday morning, everybody. This is my last live from Coronado, from the beach, and I could not be more sad. I am, like, seriously, all morning, I'm just like, oh man, I cannot believe this is it. We've already been here 2 months. Oh, I know, it's pathetic, but I'm super grateful. Hi, Sharon. I hope you're doing okay. I am super duper duper grateful for the time we've had here, but like a spoiled brat, now I don't want it to be over. Good morning, Sue. Hi, Sandy Myers. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Maribel. Thanks for being here, you guys. We have kind of a quick but fun project today. My mom is on her way. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Diana. Hi, Mickey. Nikki Hunter, good morning. Anyway, my mom's about an hour and a half away right now, and she's got my sister-in-law, Rachel, and our friend Tony, and they are all coming in to help me. Tomorrow I'm having my auction, and we're packing up. So listen, it took Bill and I 2 cars to get here, and it's going to take us 4 cars to get home. Hi, Tony. There she is. They're somewhere between, well, they're probably around, I don't know, you guys are probably around El Centro or somewhere. Hi, Patricia. Thank you so much. Sweet. Anyway, yeah, Tony, we're going to need every inch of your car, every inch of Mom's car, mine and everybody else's. There's my sister friend. Hi, Beth with Rekindle Blessings. So sad, sister. Today's my last day here. Hi, Pam. Hi, Marilyn. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Kimberly. So happy you guys are here on a Saturday morning. Hi, Diana. Let's see. Kim Resco. Texas Breeze. Good morning. Sally Blazy. Tracy Honecker. Nancy Lewis. We're all in our places. Nothing makes me happier. Hi, Linda Johnson. Hi, Keenan. Just trying to make sure I got everybody. Hi, Patsy. Robin Rogers. Hi, Jenny. Let's see, who else did I miss? Hi, Glennis, Liberta, Cindy Wingate. I know, I'm so sad. Hi, Michelle Canode. Hi, Phyllis, Shirley Ann, Sue Shutt, Renee McConnell, Carolyn. We're almost there, you guys. Don't panic. We'll just do this for a second. But we have a funny little project today. Barbara, yes, Mom is, there she is, but she's on her way here. You're heading into the mountains already? Holy moly, Mom. Hi, Janet, Tracy Baldwin. I know, it is so beautiful here. Look, let me pull you guys up just a little bit. Is that gorgeous today? There's nobody on the beach right now. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Karen. I'm glad you're here, Glennis. Hi, Joy. Louie's going to miss being here. Our dog is just so excited to be here because the windows are floor to ceiling and he can see everything that's going on, and there's stuff going on all the time. Hi, Tammy Sullivan from British Columbia. Am I doing a Sparkle Retreat anytime soon? I'm not, but some of the other creators might be, but I am not. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Clara. Nancy Leone. Hi, Kelly Anker. No, I'm not. I did a retreat a couple months ago here in Arizona. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of surfers out here this morning. Let me see if you guys can see them. Where are they? No, probably not. Hold on. Hi, Bill.
Probably not done yet.
Let me see. Bill's making lunch. Almost. They're getting close. Maybe a little bit yet. Okay, let's get started. We're almost at 100. We're just a few away. So today, I've got this funny canvas. It came from Temu. Rachel does have a lead foot. I can't believe they called me a little while ago and they were in Yuma. Hi, Paris. I know, you guys, I'm so... is Louie excited to see Grandma? No. He growled. Mom and I were on FaceTime yesterday and he growled at her. For some reason, my dog just does not like my mom, even a little bit. Hi, Mary. Hi, Pat. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Vicki. Okay, so look how cute this is. When I did my retreat a few months ago, I had bought this on Temu for my guest bathroom. And I was going to make this funny sign, and I never got around to it. Hi, Patty. I know. Well, this morning, they had a walkathon, and they do it every 4th of July like weekend. And I guess this is the official weekend. I don't know. But it was like hundreds of people out walking the beach. I took a video of it. Wish you could see, because there's like 30 surfers right out here today. Aww. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here, of course. The thing is, when we're here all of May and all of June. Hi, Nadine. I think Bill put the dog up tonight. Like, yeah, it's possible. We got here May 1st, so it's May gray May. So it's really gray in the month of May, and it's really cold here, especially down on the beach. And then June is June gloom, but the last week of June is spectacular now that we're leaving, and now I could actually be out on the beach and stuff, but it's been way too cold. And we are right at the pool. So the pool's right there, and the beach, like they have a big clubhouse with a bar and everything is right there. So, oh, it's been so nice. So, okay, so anyway, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get this on this board. I got this board. This is an IOD. These are fabulous boards. I got this from Mara at vintageretailtherapy.com. And if you wait till the end, I have a link for Mara, and you get 10% off of everything, and then I get 10%. So it's a great deal for both of us. But anyway, this is an IOD 12 by 16 board. You can buy these boards at Hobby Lobby. You can buy them on Amazon, but they're not as thick. So they're not as nice, but you can still get them. So, Tammy, thank you. Not giving him enough. Well, that's possible. Where my son was living is freezing at Pismo Beach. Oh my gosh, Pismo's even colder. My son went to, that's where my son went to college. Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo. Okay, so what I want to do is stain the board. Julie Bishop, you are in Paris. Whatever, sister. And it's your last evening. Well, it's my last evening here too. Well, I've got 2 more days. This is Fusion Mineral Paint Furniture Wax. I just started using this yesterday, and I have fallen in love with it. So it's Fusion Mineral Paint Furniture Wax in the color Espresso. I assume you can buy this on Amazon, but I'm not really sure where I got it, to be honest with you. I think somebody gave it to me. Hi, Josie with Pixie Designs. Paint Pixie. Is that right? Is that Josie with Paint Pixie? I can't tell. Sorry, I can't see that well, as you know. Hi, Colleen. Okay, so I'm going to use a paper towel. And this is the brush I was using earlier to stain some other boards. So look how simple. You love Fusion? I'm very new to the Fusion line. I've tried their paint, but I've never tried this before, and I'm in love with, look at, I just got it, and I've used it so much in the last few days because I love it so much. So you're just going to put some on your brush, and look at how, it's like just a really nice stain gel. Look at that. And the color is so beautiful. Like, when I did it the first time, I did it about 4 o'clock this morning because I'm having a huge auction tomorrow. So I'm trying to get ready for that. Needed to get the condo ready for our company that's coming today. So look at how beautiful that is. Pull that down. And then you're just going to take your paper towel and wipe it off. That's it. Look at that. And look what a gorgeous stain that is. So I'm all about this. Hi, Denise. Hi, Gail. I am all about this. I mean, you can't even believe how nice this goes on. I use the Bear Dark Wax a lot for a lot of stuff, but I've never thought it went on this nice. So, you know, sometimes you get what you pay for. This, I think, was a little bit pricey. I don't really remember exactly how much it was, but it's whatever it is, it's worth every penny. And then you just barely wipe. Oh, it's so simple. I just can't get over it. So if you love doing chippy stuff like distressing, I would put a coat of this on something first and let it dry really well and then distress it, and you're gonna get this nice dark distressing coming through. But I just love the color. So again, I'm using Fusion Espresso is what I'm using. What time is the auction, Billy Joe? It is at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and we are excited. We have so much stuff. So everything I've made since I've been here on vacation, plus I have worked, Bill will tell you, round the clock the last week, literally round the clock, getting stuff done. So we have all kinds of fun things. But unfortunately, the auctions are only done in my private group. And the reason I do that is that's the perk of being a member. So, okay. And now look, done and done. Throw that away. I'm going to dry it a little bit. Does anyone know if it's an all-in-one paint? This is the Fusion Wax. So maybe if Beth Rekindle Blessings is still here, she might know if it's an all-in-one. I don't know. Because like I said, I'm new to it. Shelv, I'm so glad. Hi, Jody. Hold on. Bill's helping me get lunch ready for the girls.
It's strained out. Do I rinse it off?
Yeah, rinse it off and make it really, really cold. Like make it ice cold. And keep the, Bill, keep the eggs in the strainer also and keep those cold. Noodles. We're just boiling noodles. It does take a minute to dry, so just make sure you do that. Pixie Designs, tell me, are you Paint Pixie or are you different than Paint Pixie? And if you are different, I'm so sorry that but I haven't seen Paint Pixie in a long time either, so I'm just not sure. Okay, get a baby wipe. Man, I go through so many baby wipes. I'm my sous chef, I know. What am I serving for lunch today? We are doing, everybody probably doesn't love it, but I'm doing tuna salad because I love tuna salad. Hi, Tana. Hi, Linda. I love myself a tuna salad. Always have. My mom, I couldn't figure out why my great-grandmother's was always so delicious. And don't worry, we're doing a trim around here, so that's why I'm not worried about it. Patty, okay, all right. Well, Patty, thank you for being here. Anyway, my great-grandmother always made tuna salad, and it was the best ever. And I said to Mom years ago, Mom, what in the world did Grandma Gregory do different with her tuna salad than I'm doing? And she said she never strained the oil out of the can. Like, I still can't get over that. She never strained the oil out of the can. That is so gross to me. How do I make my aging salad? Did you mean tuna salad? Let's see. I'm going to use Tight Bond. You could use tacky, well, hold on, let me see. Maybe, I think the Tight Bond's a little extreme. Let's go with the Gorilla Glue. Because, not that it's not extreme, but a simple decoupage is not going to cut it for this. Big Blue makes me tuna melt. Oh my God, I love tuna salad so much. So we do tuna. I don't put anything weird in it like peas or anything. That's so gross. But I do hard-boiled eggs and that's about it. Hard-boiled eggs. Oh, pickles, celery. I would do onion, but I cannot eat onions, so I never do those. Tuna salad. Yeah, just, that's it. Tuna. It's a little dirty. Tuna, eggs, celery, Pickles. That's it. I am doing this because I don't want it to have any lumps, and I do feel like you get a better contact with the whole sheet. You can get all the way to the end by doing this. Get a little bit more in the middle, and I love this Gorilla Glue. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Debbie Waddell. You guys are always so sweet for being here on a Saturday. But Saturday's actually a great day for me. I usually try and watch, oh shoot, I'll get that off. I try and watch as many creators as I can on Saturday mornings because it's like my one time that I can. Let me get my baby wipe because I got a little stain on there. Yes, mayo, sorry. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Billy Joe. Did you guys panic that you saw the stain? No big deal. Comes right off. But we are we're a controversial mayonnaise house. Bill does not like mayonnaise. He likes Miracle Whip, and I can't stand Miracle Whip. So what I tried to do is put like a squirt of it in just to appease him. But what about you guys? I am all about mayo. The real thing. Not light. Mom likes mayonnaise, light mayonnaise. I think it's awful. Okay, let me get where is it? I just had it out here. Well, let me get another one. I want to, I'm going to take some parchment paper. Miracle Whip is nasty, isn't it? Yeah, we are very controversial, and usually I'll just say, he'll say, did you put my stuff in it? And I'll go, oh yeah. Mayo here, no Miracle Whip. I know. Debbie Harris, you are obviously Miracle Whip. I think that it's obviously how you were raised. Yes, I love Miracle Whip. I mean, I love mayonnaise. I can put it on just about anything. My son puts it on artichokes, though, which I think is disgusting. He dips his artichokes in it. Have you tried it with apple? Tried what with apple? You're a house divided too. You grew up, yeah. See, I swear that's what it is. It's what you grew up with. All right, I'm using my little iron because, man, I've had such good luck with the iron lately. Your husband loves Miracle Whip, and you are, yeah. Try Duke's Mayo. The girls down south will tell you. I've heard of it. Have to have a name brand. Yes, I totally agree. I'm not doing generic mayonnaise. Nope, not doing it. And I gave my kids food poisoning once because years ago I went to a baby shower and I had to bring a dish, and so I had a full jar of mayonnaise afterwards. And so I put foil around it and had it in a little tiny cooler in my car. And then I had to go to my best friend's daughter's dance recital in the middle of Arizona around probably May. So imagine May in Arizona with your car shut. Didn't think anything of it. It still felt a little chilly to me, a little cold, but not really, but enough. So I made tuna salad for my kids that night because they love it too. And we all got food poisoning. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry. Never done it again. Now I'm a nut job about getting rid of mayo, like way before it's time. Okay. Look how fun that is. Just cute. So, and you know, this isn't usually, hi Bill. Hold on.
I'm going to go down to the front desk.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. How many people? Three people are coming. Bill, what do you like better, Miracle Whip or mayo?
What?
Miracle Whip or mayonnaise? What? You hate mayonnaise. Do you like Miracle Whip or mayonnaise?
Oh, Miracle Whip, yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, let's see. I need tape. Okay, it's right across because I'm packing up, so it's right here. Hold on. Poor Bill is so confused today when I've got more than 3 things going on at once, and I'm always like, you know, barking out orders, not like in a mean way, but I move my whole life. I move very fast. Everything I do is very fast. I walk fast, I talk fast, I craft fast, and Bill is just not in that place. Did Nicole and Fran make it home? Yes, Nicole and Matt and my grandkids were in. They were in Cape Cod and Boston for a week, and they fell in love with that area. And I said, "Don't get any ideas. You're not moving." Okay, so here's how we want to do it. The sign says, "Get naked." Just kidding, it's a half bath. Don't make it weird. I love this. So I'm going to do get naked, and then just kidding, this is a half bath. Don't make it weird. So let's do get first, and I'm going to cross off naked. Now this is by, I believe this is, for those of you that are reps, is this Chalk Couture or is this Magnolia? I don't remember. One is like green. Oh yeah. But what about Randy? Is he fast or slow? So, does anybody know? I want to say this is Magnolia. The Magnolia is more of a teal, and the Chalk Couture is more of a green. So, these are mesh stencils, and so you use a paste. So I'm going to use this Pentart iron paste in it. This is Chalk Couture. Okay, so I want get naked over here. Let me get it in far enough. Can you guys see? You'll be in Cape Cod in October. Oh yeah, green is Magnolia. Okay, so I'm going to press that down really well. And I've got my Pentart iron paste. I just had my little handy dandy scraper. And let me use a little stick to get some of this out. Other way around. So, wait, what is this? So, I'm just going to pop some of that out. You guys even see what I'm doing? The weather is only nice 2 months out of 12. That's probably true. Okay, here we go. So you just want to get a little bit on your little scraper doodah. Scrape it right through. Easy peasy. And it gives a, honestly, it gives like a perfect design every single time. Look at that. Is that amazing? Yet. Okay, I want to make sure there's nothing on that. And then we'll go the other way. Do naked the other way. And I've got this right there. Move that there. And then you need to wash these off, or rinse them off at least pretty quick. Am I all packed to go home? No, that's why everybody's here. You're making this stacked. Oh, Kim, I'm so glad. You guys, I love that thing. Okay, so let me look at this so I can make sure I get my stand up. That is not as, let's see. It's not as turned as I thought it would be, which is fine. So I've still got some stuff up here. Let me grab that. Autumn is beautiful and yeah. Use the white backer sheet to help. Use the white backer sheet to help what? Tell me what I need that to help me with. Obviously, I'm missing something. But if you guys are nervous about stenciling, this is a form of stenciling, but it's pretty hard to screw this up. So if stenciling makes you nervous, I'm all about this. Look at that. Get naked. I love it. Okay. Oh, you mean 200 people are watching them? Exactly. That's funny. Yeah. Let me just hold that right there. And then I'm nervous that I've got some goobers on this. Okay. And then I want this down here. Just kidding. This is a half bath. Don't make it weird. I'll make sure I've got it straight. That would be my luck. Is that what you meant? Use that? Because that makes so much more sense. All right, let's get a little bit more goop. Seriously, if you've never worked with this stuff, it's easy, it's fun, it's it's like magic, so it's super rewarding. It's instant gratification. Thank you. Okay, here we go. And it's just that simple, you guys. You're just pushing it through. Now, somebody said the first time I did this, don't go back and forth over it too many times. And I thought, as soon as you tell me something like that, I need to go over it like 3 or 4 times to figure out why I'm not allowed to do that. So I don't know why you can't do that, but I've never had a problem with it. But there's got to be a good reason. Use baker sheet on the part that has been stenciled to keep it from getting on the project. I'm using, I used the backing. And it worked. Okay, here we go. And it doesn't take hardly any. I know this is like, considering some of the stuff we've done, this is such a simple little project. But like somebody told me the other day, sometimes simple is just good. Quick and simple. Not everybody needs, 7 hours of a project. Can you share the product? You bet. So what did we decide? Now I'm already confused. Did we decide that the mesh stencil is Magnolia or Chalk Couture? So let me know about that. Oh yeah, Janet. I miss the beach, but Florida beaches are 1,000 times better than California beaches. I don't care what anybody says. They are 1,000 times better. California beaches do not have white sand for the most part. Oh my gosh. Now I will rinse that off in a little bit. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let me get that little bit off. Look at that. Get naked. Just kidding. This is a half bath. Don't make it weird. I just love it. Okay, so let's do some trim. It's Chalk Couture. Okay, so we found it online. Sue already found it. So Chalk Couture for that. This sign I got at Temu. But I mean, you could put anybody. There's all kinds of. You can get like a giraffe sitting on the toilet. There's all kinds of stuff. So really the Gulf Coast beaches are nice. What about Texas beaches? Is it white? Is that what we're talking about too? Is it white beaches or is it like gross dark beach? Okay, so I want to get some trim on it. Let me get the lid for this. Wow, I have a very small little desk. You would think that I wouldn't be able to lose anything, but I lose stuff all the time. Okay, this would be a cute one to share if you're willing to sprinkle this or share it or whatever you do, spread the joy. I would love it because sometimes these super quick, super simple ones are a big hit. So that, okay, so Texas, no. Interesting. All right, let me see which one I want to use. This might be a little fancy, but isn't that the point? I've got this also, but I don't have enough to go all the way around. This is a little bit more manly, and I don't care for that at all. Let's see. I've also got, if we want to use it, I grabbed a couple of, I mean, if we're doing this, let's go all the way. You're going to go to Key Largo next week. Oh, how fun. I've got a fabulous crown that I think he might need. You live near Galveston. Yes, okay, Florida beaches, the best. Choco Tour, it's retired. You must have the white sand. I know. Yeah, I agree. Let me just clip this off and see if it's going to work for us. I don't know. And when I start packing up later today, you know, when you do this, like when I do this at my own studio at home, these things, they just fly all over the place. They're everywhere. And then like the cleaning ladies will come and they'll leave them on my desk thinking I need these, you know, little pins and stuff. So I'm anxious to see what all is going to be left behind here, what all they tell me about. And we were able to score this place, the same condo, for next summer. So we have it again next summer. So I'm super excited about that. I think he's got to have a crown. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but I think he's got to have a crown no matter what, because that crown fits perfect. So if we do the crown, I think we can for sure get away with the bling. Oh, come on. It's the juxtaposition. Oh my gosh. Clara, how are you just the sweetest person ever? You're very nice. I don't feel it, but I appreciate it so much. Okay, let's use the B7000 and just go for it. Everything all right, Bill? Is everything okay?
Oh, this guy is just falling over himself to be helpful and friendly. It's not his normal job. I get that.
Okay.
Anyway, he's got your mom number and her name and the other ladies' names, and they have, and Barb's got the phone number of the front desk here and any questions.
Okay.
Plus his cell number.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, let's try these little nippers that Laurel bought me. They work so much better. Look at that. Done, done and done. I was, you know, always using scissors or my other clippers, but they don't work near as well as these little nippers. So if you don't have these, go get them. They, Laurel bought me these on Amazon. So that's where you can find them. I'm sure you can get them anywhere, but that's where these came from. Maybe a single rhinestone on her finger like a diamond ring. Love that idea. Love, love, love that idea. Let's do that. And I've got some stickles. Oh, I live to embellish. I know. Laurel, thank you so much. I feel like it's made my life so much easier, and I appreciate it so much. Don't you love it when somebody watches you struggle doing something? I don't care who you are, a creator or whoever, And they go, why are you struggling with that? And then all of a sudden, something shows up in the mail to make your life easier. And I need to do more of that for people because it's so precious when somebody does it for you. But like I said, yeah, it's going to take us 4 cars home, but it only took us 2 cars to get here, but it's going to take 4 cars home. Eyelashes. Wow, that could be fun. Catherine, how's Louie? Louie is so happy here. He is so happy. He got a grooming yesterday here on the island, and he looks so cute. Yeah, he thinks we live here forever now. I wish we did. But yeah, in a million years, we could never afford to live here. Even like we were looking at the Home magazine, even an 800 square foot condo here is over $2 million. Just 800 square feet. This is like 1,800 square feet. And this unit we're in right now is $4 million. Can you imagine? I mean, it's nice, but it's not. I mean, our house is, you know, we have an incredible house in Arizona. So, yeah, you're paying for the water and the convenience. I mean, the doorman we have, it's, you know, it's nice. So it's fun to live this way a couple months a year, and then we go back to the real life. Hi, Classy Grandma. Yes, isn't it? You love thrift stores in San Diego. All right, well, I wish I had found more. I found, I mean, there's a couple that I go to when I'm here, but I feel like I'm, you know, so much more familiar with all the ones in Arizona that's what I tend to do more of it when I'm at home. But yeah, $4 million, is that insane? Insane. And the people that own this one, they own 2 or 3 and live in one and then Airbnb the rest. Well, not Airbnb, but you have to do it through. It's like a private thing. But yeah, so, but interesting, the people that own this place, their last name is Chan, C-H-A-N, and right after we got here, we were having issues with the refrigerator, and then we had an issue with something else, I don't remember, but, oh, we had a leak in the sink, so just some issues. So, but we were very kind about it. We're like, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. Your parents had a beautiful condo in Naples, Florida for 27 years. Oh my gosh, yeah, my parents live in Naples, and my dad and his wife, and they have a gorgeous condo that my stepmother bought 30 some odd years ago, and I can't even imagine what it's worth now. Lucy, oh yes, we're just borrowing it for 2 months. We just rent it, and I can tell you, people should look into stuff like this because it's a lot cheaper, way cheaper than staying in a hotel. Because you commit for a month or 2, and I mean, it's pricey, but it's still so much cheaper if you're going to do a vacation than staying in a hotel. So for us, it's worth it. And Bill's whole family, well, most of his family is here, and they get their own condos every year. So we're all here at the same time. So that's really cool. And then my kids are about 25-30 minutes away from here. So like my whole family will be here tomorrow to see Mom. Hi, Francis. Hi, Crafty Fish. Where's the crown from? That, I want to say, does that look like a totally dazzled, you guys? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. A lot of times you guys send me stuff and I'm not positive. But it's a cute little crown and it fits him perfect. Her. Okay, let's use some stickles and jazz it up a little bit. So I love the idea of, let's do, okay, hold on. We've got to do a necklace. Because now I've decided it's a woman, even though I don't think too many women sit down and actually read the newspaper like that, but we could have put a cell phone in her hand or something. Let's do a sweet little necklace. This is this trim right here that all right, so this trim around is a 3-row silver AB rhinestone trim. It's on Amazon. And it's awesome. So that you can get on Amazon. This that I'm using right here for the necklace is a 2mm from Amazon, and it's just called rhinestone trim. Rhinestone trim, and it's silver AB. I buy a lot of gold AB because I love the AB is what is the like iridescent, gives it the glisten stuff. Let me show you the difference. So like here, this is how it comes in a big roll, 10 yards. This is just plain gold. And then here's plain silver. But this is, let's see. So this is the silver AB. See the difference? And then this one right here is a 5mm. So you can see all the different sizes. I love 5mm and 2.5mm are my favorites. And this I just saw on Amazon the other day, and it is pearl. And I love it so much because, whoops, it's great for, I do a lot of like Tiffany and Chanel stuff, and so it's perfect for that. This needs like a little something else. I don't know what yet. We'll use the stickles to do everything else. Where's my stickles? So I'm using stickles. Buy it on Amazon or buy it even cheaper through, where do I get those? All This Bling, if that's what you're asking about, Sister Beth, this is all Amazon, everything. So just type in rhinestone trim on Amazon and you will get, you can't believe what you'll get. This is our new favorite. Look at that. Black and white check. It's also, you can get a teal and white, champagne and white, but the black and white is so fabulous. That would have been cute on that. I hadn't even thought about it. Okay, we don't have a place really for a ring, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do a ring right here anyway. Let's give the eyeball a little bit on the beak. I just like a hint of, I say that and then I end up stickling the whole thing. Let's do the toes, or the talons, whatever one would refer to these as. All right, we'll do the toilet. Yeah, I just want to spend my whole life embellishing. Seriously, like that's all I ever want to do. Okay, look. I mean, so simple. That was just a canvas on a board, and we added some trim and some embellishing and the words, and I think it's really fun. Let's see. Mr. Art has stickles. Mr. Art. Vicki, I've never heard of Mr. Art. Is that somebody we all should know about? Check that out. But Ranger Ink is who's got stickles, and a lot of times they have them on sale. I always buy Mercury Glass. It's my favorite, but on Amazon it's about $5. On Ranger Ink it's about $2.79 unless they're having a sale, and then it's like $1 something. So sometimes you can get it for literally just $1, but look how cute. Okay, hold still because I'm going to show you a couple things that I made yesterday in my private group, and I think you're going to want to see it. And none like this one. Are we talking about the crown? Possibly. Okay, let me set this down, and I'm going to go grab what we did yesterday in my private group, so you guys can see it. I'm so proud of it. And look, that just gave you another couple minutes to look at the ocean. Okay, so I've got this new phase of my life where I am painting purses and makeup bags and stuff like that. So this is what I did yesterday. Oh, isn't that so fun? So this is what the whole purse looked like. It was brand new at Goodwill for $9.99. I got this one. Look at brand new. Goodwill, $9.99 for the purse. Thrilled. Plus the senior discount, of course. So like I said, the whole purse looked exactly like this. So what you need to do is you take some Bonding Boss. This is by Dixie Belle. Bonding Boss is what I, Billy Joe, Bonding Boss. This is gray. It also comes in clear. I use the clear Bonding Boss. You can buy that all kinds of places, but Amazon also carries it. So, and then I have these books that I get on Amazon. Of course, everything I get on Amazon. And you can get all kinds of just type in pop art books. So, pop art books, or pop art collage books. And I found that girl in there. I used a bunch of different stencils and different things to make that. Karen, it kind of is. And then, stickles. And look at her glasses. Bling glasses, bling all the way around. A little LV on her purse. I'm telling you, they are so fun to do. So I did this one live yesterday in my private group. And then I thought, oh, you know what? I've got this other purse. Let me do this one real quick. Oh, look how fun that one is. So I start with the Bonding Boss and cover the whole front in the Bonding Boss. And then I paint it. So I put like 5 different colors on my palette and I just kind of mix them all together here and there. So isn't that one so fun? Look at her up close. And she was also in one of my pop art books. Another brand new Tahara purse. This was, I think this was $9.99 also, but oh, look how cute. Okay. And then this one was brand new, but it was only $5.99 at Goodwill. And it was just plain pink. The whole thing was just this pink. And so I put this Maryland decoupage paper on it. But same exact thing. Just Bonding Boss clear first, if you like the color. And then just, these are stickles. And this is a transfer. Stencils. We're calling them artsy purses. But these two I absolutely love. These are makeup bags from Michaels. They're $9.99 each, but then they're always on sale. So I bought them on sale. I wouldn't have spent $9.99. But these came from the pictures. There's a whole series of books called Fancy Females, Flowery Females, Fancy Full Females, Fancy Females 2. Look up on Amazon. These books are so gorgeous. Look at these pictures. So, what did I outline the diamonds with? On this one? Nothing. Is that what you're talking about? But anyway, look. And then I used, remember scrapbooking where you did embossing? So you use like embossing ink and then embossing powder and then you heat it up and it turns like super vibrant. So that's what those are. And then I just bought some tassels on Amazon. But I'm telling you, I'm so in love with these right now. And then this trim is also on Amazon. So just type in rhinestone trim. You won't believe what you can get. On the pink one. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see. What did I outline the diamonds in? Nothing. I did white dots. And then I did stickles, dots of stickles inside, if that's what you mean. But Aren't these so fun? So anyway, that's what we did yesterday in my private group. So just wanted to always show you, we do different projects in there than we normally do on our regular page. Oh my gosh, Beth, well, ditto right back at you, sister. So just fun stuff. We're always trying to, you know, shake it up. But I gotta tell you, I am in love with this. I think it's a lot of fun. And for those of you in my private group, this will be in the auction tomorrow. Just fun. And luckily on this one, we didn't get anything on the back. So I would not paint the back. I know I'm funny about always saying, make sure you finish the whole thing. But if you don't have anything on it, nobody's gonna see it, I would not do that. Valerie, you are amazing. Thank you so much. What did I seal them with? Patricia, great question. I forgot to say that. Liquitex. Liquitex, and I use high gloss. But if you don't care for high gloss, then you can use matte or just regular gloss. High gloss is super shiny. And I also, by the way, I forgot to tell you this. Like, what did I put these on? Because I just cut these out of my books, crop them out of my books. How did I get them on here? So the first thing I do is bonding boss and then paint. Let it all dry. Then I cut out the picture and I put the picture on with Mod Podge Multi. The best, the best, the best, the best. You don't need any other Mod Podge anymore. So this is incredible. All right, Mod Podge Multi. You can get it on Amazon. Daisy, thank you. That's so sweet. My private group, we meet 3 times a week, and it's $25 a month is all. 3 times a week, all upgraded projects. We do tons and tons of designer-inspired projects, and that's where my auctions are. That's where all my giveaways are. We do tons and tons and tons of giveaways, and every Wednesday, we have what's called Wednesdays Women, where we interview one of our ladies, and it has become everybody's favorite day. Just to get to know each other, but also some of the things that some of our ladies went through as children. I'm sure some of you all have been through it, but it's a very safe place to talk about it. And we are with no politics, no anything. It is just straight community. I would say I'm more of a community creator than I am a teaching creator, even though I teach you all kinds of stuff. I have created a community versus just all about crafting. It's more about friendships, and we travel together, we meet each other. We've got chapters all over the country. So anyway, if you ever want to think about that, you can go to my website, studiomdaz.com, and you'll find out all about that. So thank you so much. That was very, very sweet of you to ask. Do I use the picture straight out of the book, or do I copy it onto rice paper? Vicky, great question. I use it straight out of the book. Now, somebody said the other day, if you want to don't want to have to keep buying books, you could copy the picture. I don't know, you do you. I've been in trouble with Facebook before, so I buy the book. Crafting with Nani. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. Yes, our group is definitely based on Christian values, but we are multicultural, multi-denominational. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. So I've got to start packing up again and get ready for Mom and our guests that'll be here in about 30 minutes. So I hope you guys had a great day. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you all back in Arizona, womp womp, where it's going to be probably 115 degrees, but I'll see you all next Saturday from Arizona back in my studio again. How many ladies are in my private group? We've got 600 in my private group, so it is an incredible group. But when I go live, we have about 100 like 120-ish go live with me at a time, and so it's still extremely intimate, and you can share all of your stuff. You share all your projects and everything, and it's all encouragement. There is no negativity. We don't allow it. The minute you do it, you're out. So it is all encouragement. So it's really it's an incredible group. So anyway, if I do say so myself, and my mom's with us twice a week. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Saturdays at Make Sure Saturday. Oh, Patty, I'm so glad. Yes, 4 cars, 4 of us caravanning back home with Louie on Monday. So thanks so much again for being here. You guys you have no idea, for every creator out there, what it does for us to just have you guys show up over and over again. It's insane to me that you guys do, and it means everything in the world. So thank you, and don't stop. Mara's discount link. Yes, we will post that. I can't post it during this live, but we will post it. I will post it when I post this picture. So thank you for asking. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all so much. We'll see you next week.